As you can see, I'm on a different bike. I'm on a Yamaha R125. It is the 3rd generation, and I've literally just got the bike just now. So speaking to the owner and stuff like that, I had a good chat with him. He's had a good go of the bike, had a good go at my bike, I've had a go at his. Both liked him. Obviously I know that I said like it'd have to be a good bike if I was going to get rid of the Zontas. And this is literally what I said I was going to go for. But we're either this or the Lex Moto LXR 125, but it was the SE, the new version. And there was a very, very big toss up between either this or the Lex Moto. And obviously Yzf better. It's been well looked after, and it's actually the race replica version as well. So it's actually the Monster Edition, Monster Energy Edition with a claw on the side. It's basically the MotoGP rep, basically, MotoGP style. So you can hear by the exhaust, there is no baffling, but I have got the baffle, and when I get back home, that baffle is going straight in. I think it's a Black Widow exhaust I've got on it at the moment. And it's nice, but it's just too deep, too loud. For me anyway, for this, so I'm going to be putting the baffle back in anyway, and to be honest with you, it'll run better with the baffle in. But part of the deal, what I've obviously got with this as well, is I got the service kit with it as well, so new oil, Yamalube oil as well. So I've got the Yamalube oil with it, I've got a new oil filter, new K&N high flow, or K&N performance air filter as well. So it's got everything for its service, which is absolutely spot on. The only thing I need to do is I'm going to get some new brake pads for the back. It doesn't need them right now, but I'm going to get some, but I know they've been done. Like I say, it's got everything for its first service, well, everything for its service. It's been well looked after. Like I say, it's the Monster Edition, the race rep, like the MotoGP replica version, and it's the Gen 3. And I'll be honest with you, very comfortable. I've had to adjust the lever, the brake lever, to put it down because my knuckles were hitting it. And I need to adjust the clutch lever further down, and the clutch is literally like quite innocent with how it's got it, so I'm going to adjust the clutch just to make that a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, very, very good condition bike, very happy with it. And obviously I know there's probably some people out there thinking, why have you gone for a sports bike when you wanted an upright bike? And I'll be honest with you, I got the upright position bike, and it's a very good bike, very, very good bike. But with how I ride and my style, I come from the sports bike styles basically. I come from riding sports bikes, and no matter what I do, like I say, I've had crossers before, I've had supermotos, I've had upright street like super bandit type of styles and stuff like that, and it's always the same. No matter what I do, I always end up going back to the sports style. It's who I am, if you like. As cliche as it sounds, it's who I am. I've always been into my sports bikes, and with how I lean around the corners and stuff like that, and with my experience with riding, I've always been into my sports style, like I said, with the leaning over and stuff. And yes, do I regret buying the Zontas? No, not at all. Should I have got a sports bike from the get-go? Probably, yeah. But I've got a good deal here, and I think when you actually see the bike, and I'll do like a full review of it and what I think of it after owning it for a little bit, you'll understand why I did the swap. But yeah, like I said, the guy who I got the bike from, brilliant guy, brilliant lad. He was willing to meet up with me, so we ended up meeting up on Woodhead, basically Woodhead Pass. We were going to meet up at Snake Pass, but there was an accident on the weekend, so it's closed off. So we said, well, we'll meet up on Woodhead. We'll just meet up at a pub, Dog and Partridge, I think it's called. So give me a good last drive on my Zontas, give him a good last drive on this. Obviously we swapped over, had a look at everything, and we're both really happy. He wanted an upright bike because of the size of him, and with his riding, it put a lot of weight onto his wrists, which I understand because you are very top heavy, you are leant over the top of the bike. But like I said, even though I'm 6'5", this riding position is what it's what I'm used to. I like. I really like it. I think one of the things I'm going to be doing is getting I don't think this is a double bubble shield. It might be actually. Might be getting a bigger version of that. But there's a few modifications I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing the adjustable levers on this. Get the blue shorter levers. I've always done them, always had adjustable levers, I just prefer them. So I'll be doing that. It's come with a quad lock mount as well, which I'm very happy with, because obviously I've got my phone and deal with the maps. The only thing it hasn't got is like a USB to charge my phone, but it's not the be all and end all, because I can just get a USB thing and just basically hardwire it in. But yeah, I'm very happy with the bike, I'll be honest with you. Really, really happy with it. And I'm not going to lie, out of all the days to basically go and view a bike, I've got today off anyway because I've got a meeting later on. Got a meeting later on, sort some stuff out for my family members and that. And the weather is absolutely perfect. Like at the moment it's 28 degrees. And 28 degrees, roads are nice and warm. I'm on a sports bike. Like, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect day to go and pick up a bike, especially a sports bike. So yeah, new bike. It's a nice colour scheme, black and blue, with obviously the green Monster decals in. Fits me quite well actually as well, because I am always drinking Monster Energy. Fair enough, I drink the white one, but I'm always drinking Monster Energy, so it pretty much sums me up. I like my sports bikes, I like my energy drinks. It handles very, very nicely as well. Like, when you're not moving, it feels like a heavy bike, but once you're actually driving it, it feels very, very, like, it's quite like this now. I'm moving back with my knees. It feels very, very nimble. And to be fair as well, because I'm used to having my feet, even on the Zontes, I always used to ride with my tiptoes on the pegs. And it's because I'm used to riding a sports bike, and as soon as I've got onto this, my feet position are bang there again. I thought I might have to adjust for the gear lever, but I don't. It's literally perfect, perfect riding. So I'm very, very happy, very looking forward to this. And this weekend I'm actually going for quite a long ride with my brother-in-law. He's moving house, so it'll be an interesting ride out on that bike. Looking forward to it. So yeah, until next time guys, expect to see a lot more videos coming soon, especially of a new bike. And I hope you enjoy the new content. See you in the next video guys.